Hey guys, so I wanted to do a quick training video. As I was ordering this product, I ran into a slight issue that I wanted you guys to be aware of and be on the lookout for when you're ordering products and basically just how to take care of the issue when you run into something like this. So I haven't done anything with this order. I just ran into this issue and wanted to share it with you guys. So I added the cart and tried to purchase the product to ship it out. And once I was going through the motions here, this box popped up and said, due to restrictions in your state, these items cannot be shipped to you. So then it gives you a couple options of what I can do. So really what that means is we cannot get this item to the buyer of the product through our Amazon website there, or through our Amazon orders. We're not able to get this item to this buyer in this state. So, and you'll notice even when you try to click down here, it says please fix these errors before proceeding. So it doesn't even let you proceed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to ask this buyer to cancel this order because really we're not really going to choose to ship to another address because in this situation it's going to have to be out of state. So we're not going to ask the buyer to give us another address. We're just going to go ahead and ask them to cancel the order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to formulate an email that I'm actually going to formulate and then save for you guys so you have it in case you run into this very specific problem. I'm going to go into our order cancellation letter. And the reason I'm going to ask them to cancel the order, it may have been stated on another video, but we never want to cancel an order ourselves. We always try to get the buyer to cancel the order because it hits our metrics and looks bad or looks negative on our metrics when we cancel the order. So whatever we do, we got to try to steer clear of us canceling the order. So we're going to try to get him to cancel it. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to create a new one because this is one. If a product is unavailable, we're actually going to just create another one here. So I'm going to copy and paste this. Copy. And then open up Word and create a new one here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save the one we make here. Alright. So, hello customer. Actually, I'll wait to fill that. I'm going to go ahead and fill this in first, this information. And then what I'm going to do is just create another email here. Thank you for shopping. However, as we were in the sorry, just hang with me here. I'm trying to create here. Notice that. And then what I'm going to do, we notice that. Oh, actually, I have to go to the Word document. Paste. Oh, it's going to paste it like that. So I'm just going to make it uniform here. I don't know why. Let's see here. I don't know why it's red. I'm not going to worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to type it in. Due to restrictions in your state, these items cannot be shipped to you. Due to wow, it's still doing it. Obviously, you can see that I'm not a Word document expert here. You guys probably know a lot more than I do. That due to restrictions, we are unable to ship these items to you. We do apologize for this inconvenience and ask that you log in and cancel the order. This is the quickest way for the authorization of funds to be released. How to cancel. So I'm just going through this to make sure it makes sense for this exact situation here. Okay. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this. State restriction. Okay, so I'll save that. Now what I'm going to do is you guys will have access to this. I'll put this into the Google Docs, and you guys will have access to this. But what I'm going to do is we're going to actually contact the buyer, paste that in there, and now what we have to do is we have to go in and fill in all the correct information. Make sure his name's spelled correctly. Then we put the order number, and then what you do is you just grab that from here. Copy, paste, put our store name, 30. And then in this situation, I'm going to put my title. You guys can just put your name and then the company name, or whatever you want. Thank you for shopping with us. However, we're in the process of shipping your. As we were in the process of shipping your order, we noticed that due to restrictions in your state, we are unable to ship these items to you. We do apologize for this unfortunate inconvenience and ask that you please log into your. This is the quickest way. So then it just gives them the instructions, obviously, how to do that. Make sure the order number is filled in. Alright, and then order information, and then just trying to think through the process here and make sure everything's okay. Yes. Send email. There's the email, and once again I'll upload that to the Google Docs so you have that. I mean, through all the orders that I've processed, that's the first time that I've ever ran into something that we can't ship due to restrictions. So I can't imagine you guys are going to run into it too often. But if you do, you now are going to know how to do or what to do. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to note that. I'm not going to change the status of this order because I mean it's not out of stock. It hasn't been canceled yet, so I'm not going to change the status. But what I am going to do is note it here as we, or actually I'll just put our supplier would not ship this item due to, sorry. Our supplier will not ship this item due to restrictions in the state. Sorry, I was just making sure everything else was okay. Save changes. And now we have that noted in there. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, that's all that is for this training video. I just kind of wanted to show you that as I went through the process and did it myself. So anyways, you guys have a great day.